Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Welcome to Nick on Knicks, where your boy N.I.C rants about the latest Knicks news. And tonight, we got some news. We got a little bit of news. Mikal Bridges is a New York Knick. Leon the Don went out there in silence, as he always does. You know that man must love eating lasagna because he's a real G and he moves in silence. Goes out there and he gets Mikal Bridges. He completes the Villanova quartet. I mean, what a time, man. What a time to be a Knicks fan. We out here, Boston, whoever. We still gonna get OG. We still keeping iHeart. We coming for you. Let's go, Knicks. I mean, wow. Yo, man, what a move. What a move. I think we got him for basically bogey in a bag of balls. Because when you think about it, all these picks are going to be picks in the 20s. They're all going to be picks in the 20s. We got a pick swap, an unprotected pick swap with them one year, which I think will actually go in our favor. And we're able to bring in a young wing, two-way wing, who can shoot, who can create for himself, who can lock up and guard players much smaller than him. And, you know, he's long, he's tall, he's 6'8", 6. He feel like he's like 6'9", but you know, he's not your undersized wing. We have to bring OG back still. We'll talk a little bit about the OG situation because I think there's some interesting aspects to how that changes now. But all of the reports, Woj has already come out with another bomb after the Bridges bomb and said that the Knicks do still intend on bringing OG back. They are determined to do so. I think that's very important because if we bring him back, now it's just like, come on, man. Who won it? Who won it? Boston, y'all got two really good wings. Wait till Mikal Bridges and OG get out there and start putting handcuffs on people. And you got to deal with Julius and you got to deal with Brunson. You got Josh Hart doing everything. You got Dante DiVincenzo coming off the bench, bombs away, creating a little bit more for that second unit. I love him and Deuce as my second unit guard tandem. Love it. And now we are set up when it comes to OG to go to him, in my opinion, and say, OG, listen, man, I know you want 40, but can we give you 32? Can we give you 34? And if he says absolutely not, I want to get every single dollar, I want 40, then maybe he has to go. And if he does, then Bridges just moves into that 3 spot, and Dante DiVincenzo is the starting 2 guard, which we were all happy with in Knicks land anyway, going into the 25-26 season. I'm sorry, 24-25 season. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I mean, this is crazy, man. I really cannot believe that out of nowhere this drops. I'm sitting there, I'm watching the Subway Series. I happen to be a diehard Mets fan as well. So I'm enjoying the fact that the Mets did end up getting a win. But at that moment, Aaron Judge had just hit a grand slam. Things were getting a little bit dicey. It's my son's birthday. Great day already. My pops is sitting next to me. So I look at him and, you know, all of a sudden I get a text from one of my boys that says, Nova Knicks, Nova Knicks, Nova Knicks. I'm like, what? And then I get a link from another one of my boys. That's the Woj bomb saying the Knicks just got Bridges. Now I'm smart enough to know you got to click on that and go look and make sure it's the actual Woj. I see some 6-point-something million followers. I'm like, yo, this is real. I take a second. I look at my dad and I say, we just got Mikal Bridges. And he's like, for what? I'm like, you're like 4 firsts, a second, none of our picks this year, a pick swap, unprotected, and bogey. And he's like, what? There's been times in the past where I've said, nah, I don't want Bridges because the price that I was seeing was something I'm not willing to pay. I will send that shit all day to get my guy, Mikal Bridges back. Mikal, I'm going to say it every different way. I'll call you whatever you want me to call you, man. Just continue to be a guy who is going to be consistent on both ends of the floor. And don't forget, an absolute Iron Man. Knocking on wood. Okay. Knock on wood. Look, man, this is a master move by Leon the Don once again. Ian Begley, he came out and you know, he said that he really gave him no chance. That this Mikal Bridges deal came together quickly after Bridges informed the Nets that he wanted to be a Knick. Bridges was prepared to sign with New York Knicks, and his side was prepared to use that leverage to keep other teams from trading for him, per SNY sources. I also heard him say that, you know, not only did he go there and tell him that, but he said that we will block deals to other teams. And this is a team effort, man. At the end of the day, we might catch a tampering charge off of this, dog. Josh Hart's been tampering, man. He's been tampering, and I'm okay with it, Josh. Great job, buddy. Great job. You need some recruits. And the quartet has now been completed. I can't believe what a day, man. My Seed's birthday. The Mets beat the Yankees. The Mets are the hottest team in baseball. And the Knicks pull off another masterful move. Leon, Leon, we already had a cat named Leon. My dad's name is Noel, so Leon is Noel backwards. I got a name. The next animal I get, we naming it Leon. Leon, the way that you have improved my quality of life as a Knicks fan, as somebody who has lived and died with this team for as long as I can remember. I can't even explain what it feels like to be the young, ascending, gritty team that makes smart, sensible moves. We didn't do the all in for Spider. Bridges is such a better fit for this team. He's such a better fit for this team. And there's a couple different layers to this. Think about this. We traded Grimes for Bogey and Burks. And we end up turning that into Bridges. It was said from the beginning that one of the biggest aspects of wanting to get Bogey is not just what he could do on the court, but his contract and the asset that could be in a deal just like this. And I love that we didn't like throw in a deuce for this, okay? We got Bogey, you're out. Sorry, bud. Coming off an injury and some picks that will probably not be players that are going to be immediately inserted into the Knicks rotation because you're talking about a team that's going to be in the playoffs for the foreseeable future and contending for championships. And I don't say that feeling like I hope that's the case. I feel confident that that's the case. And I've never felt like that in my life since the 90s. And I love those teams. I remember those teams when I was a kid, man. I went through most of my, late childhood and all of my adulthood has just been misery after misery. Knicks, Mets, Jets. Come on, man. It's hard out here. But the Knicks are finally a pillar, a model of competence. I can't even believe I'm saying that. Can't even believe I'm saying that. I mean, wow. What a night. What a move. I do see people saying that this could mean that Isaiah Hartenstein is the casualty. Bridges makes like 23, 24 million the next 2 years. Bogey was on the books next year for 19. It's not a big deal. We could still bring iHeart, but iHeart, OG, all these guys are going to need to sacrifice a little bit to keep this good thing and be a part of this good thing and do it in a city that's going to give you a massive amount of other opportunities and is going to give you a chance to become a basketball immortal if you're able to hang a banner for the first time since 1973. Come on, guys. We got the culture. And that's the thing. Bridges, as good as he is, when it comes to culture, when it comes to Tibbs, when was the last time a player came to the Knicks and didn't level up? When was the last time? Going back to Julius, when was the last time a player came to the Knicks and didn't level up? Especially a young player with any sort of promise. I can think of countless examples. The only people that came to the Knicks and kind of were duds were Bogey and Burks. And we just used Bogey to get Bridges. Come on, man. You can't, Leon, you are Leon Rose, man. This guy gets it done. He gets it done. And if you know what, I really hope OG comes back. I think OG is worth $30+ million a year. If for some reason he doesn't come back, I will not feel any sort of way or give any type of flack to Leon or to the organization for us giving up RJ and quickly. And then they're going to make the right move. They're going to make the right move. They're going to do what it takes, whether that be giving him 40 or whether that be offering him something less and having to see him walk away. Whatever it is, I trust in Leon Rose. Man, this is crazy, man. Look at what Boston just did. Boston went out there, they went and they made the move. You know, they got Porzingis, and then when they got the opportunity to hop on and grab up Drew Holiday, they said, hey, this is the last piece. Let's rock. And we see how that ended up for them. I think the Knicks are all in, and we're making moves like that right now too. And Boston, we coming. We coming. I'm not saying you should be scared. You just won the championship. You feel good. But we coming. We might as well go ahead and make Archie Diakana the 15th man now. Come on, man. Just come on, Archie Diaka. We give you the minimum. We just got to go ahead. We already got the quartet. You don't quite make it a quintet. You know, you like the band manager or something like that. You know, you carry the instruments. But whatever it is, man, the New York Knicks, we are making moves. We out here. We on top. I hear that walking out of Citi Field tonight, there was chants of let's go Knicks. Knicks and Yankee fans. I'm sorry, Mets and Yankee fans together can at least agree on that. And yo, man, we here. We here. That was the Knicks rallying call a few years ago. We weren't quite there yet back then. We were close. But guess what? We here.